Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. And now the New York Knicks starters. And for Indiana, Jackson is out there with Bay. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Baldwin in at the small forward. And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
The rebound by Halliburton. The pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And in terms of size, not your typical center. But, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s, Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
That's good from Young. And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
And so Young nails them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Good defensive work there by Young. Goes up from the top of the key to the middle. That one doesn't drop. So the Pacers will take it the other way. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season. Series. And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
From past the arc, trains the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Halliburton. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
The Knicks have had two chances at the line already, making them both.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Now, here is Halliburton. It's tipped.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only one fall. Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
T-shirts.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And I think for the Knicks, they have to like the progression that we've seen. Bit by bit, everything coming together. Consistency going forward will be key.
A 3-ball. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
For Indiana, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Looking to end the run. There's Bay. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college. That scared some teams away, but boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Now, here is Young. Shoots from the corner. Young's shot is off. The 15-footer, and again, it's Indiana converting.
That's a perfect mid-range jumper. All he needs is an inch of space, and they gave it to him.
A crossover.
Number 11. Assist goes
Wow,
to
and that sort of
number 7.
showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Good work there as it goes.
Boy, not nearly tough enough inside on the defensive end. They made that all too easy for him.
Pass to Young. And finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
So both teams making some changes here.
For the Pacers, Breaker Dance Crew.
He lobs it up. The alley-oop layup, very well
2
done.
minutes.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A
Kevin.
little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Now, here is Halliburton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Well, because he's a three-level scorer, anywhere he is on the floor, Halliburton capable of creating jumpers.
Down low, here's Toppin. Young from outside, and again, New York with the triple.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
That one goes in.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Pass to Toppin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Toppin's got his second basket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Tries the spin move, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Ah, that's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
The Knicks leading by 6. Floats it up for Young. He can't get that one to fall.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
The Pacers making a change here. Duarte's checked in. 29 seconds left to play here in the first. Passes it to Jackson. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target from outside. New York's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Fires from the corner. Duran, it's good on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Knicks lead by 9. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second.
You know, most NBA first-round picks are one-and-done guys. But Chris Duarte took a different path starting his collegiate career in junior college.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
A shot, no good. The Knicks leading by 9. Over to the left wing. Here's Young. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Baldwin is checked in for the Pacers.
First team foul.
Halliburton comes in for Duarte.
Substitution for your Pacers. Baldwin. Tyrese Halliburton.
Bay wide open, and he fires. Offensive rebound. Count the basket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Now, here is Halliburton.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
Second team foul.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the Pacers call time here. Duran, he's checked in for New York. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second chance shots, that's nice.
To the paint, here's Bay, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton has demonstrated terrific improvement running the offense, especially with how he moves the basketball.
To the middle. Fader on the way. No good. And Indiana will come the other way.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. That one misses.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now here's Bay. He's covered closely, and it's blocked. They get it back, and it's Halliburton missing.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
time on the clock. There's the triple. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
He's got 10.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Got a piece of it. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. 1:39 left in the second quarter. With the drive, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pacers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows that they're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Throws it up high. In the corner, it's Toppin. Goes back up, and it's good on the way in. Duren's got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Thompson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more
Thompson. Previous play is one shot.
the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Thompson passes to Mathurin. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night. It'll count. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the New York Knicks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll return shortly.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the New York Knicks.
This lead was built on their aggressiveness. Great work on the offensive boards. Has their extra possessions piling up.
Yeah, it's been a big difference maker. I mean, tough to beat a team that takes 2 or 3 shots every time up the floor.
And let's focus now on the 2 opposing guys who were battling in the first half. There were sparks out there.
These 2 have been great. Locking horns, you know, like those battering rams you see on the nature documentaries. No one is given an inch.
Wait, since when do you watch nature docs?
I am nature docs. The animals hear me.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And so it's Halliburton who... brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. 7-point differential. Sadiq Bey is out there with Baldwin. And there's Jackson. Then it's Halliburton. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. They set the screen. There's the 3. Young, right side. And he banks in the layup. Young's got 7 points.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
They get a hand on it. The 19-foot shot, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
The Knicks leading by 5. High post Young. 7 points in the game. Young outside. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
And here we go. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Baldwin.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
This one for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Second chance effort, and it's denied.
Oh! You got to be kidding.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
He's going to put that one in his... scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime.
That's Halliburton's hand of getting by defenders to the spot and then finish with authority.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And they'll get another chance. Young. with a terrific move and the bucket. Young's got 11.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
New York leading by 7. They set the pick.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First personal foul.
New York shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Number 11 at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Pacers trail by 9. And the Pacers call time here. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit. All good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
And the Knicks making a change here. Toppin's checked in.
And let's briefly take a look at the stats for Thompson. A very nice season for him last year. Put up about 13 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Here's Durant. And the rejection by Jackson. Chris Duarte's checked in for Indiana.
Checking in for the Pacers, Chris Duarte.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. New York missing again. Pacers trail by 9. Out left to the wing. Here's Mathurin. It's good from long range. Mathurin's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the rejection by Jackson.
2 minutes
On the wing, Thompson.
2 minutes.
It's blocked. 1:51 left to play in the third. Sinks the triple. He's got 6. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
.129 left to play here in the third. Here's Avdia. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Count that one from Toppin.
Assisted.
And now it's an 11-point New York lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The And it's Mathurin missing. New York's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Young. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Young's got the lead up to 13 now for the Knicks. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Thompson outside, and there's the drive. Here's Mathurin. Traps in the tray. Mathurin's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Toppin can't get it to go. For Indiana, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. And Thompson kicks to Jackson for 3. And it's Mathurin missing. New York leading by 10. Toppin sends a screen for Young. Back to Toppin. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Thompson up top. Halliburton for 3. And no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Knicks out front, leading by 10. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Halliburton with the steal. And he goes in for the dunk.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense, no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Young in the corner. The 3. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Knicks lead by 11.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Got that one up quick.
3.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
That shot off. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Goes up the baseline, and the shot is good.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last. That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Pacers trail by 11. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Can't hit from the elbow.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Nice move. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Halliburton on the wing. Here's Bay. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Three-pointer. Bay pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Mathurin missing. The Knicks leading by 10. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
The Pacers breaking day 2 coming out of the court. Let's turn it up. Change here. Jackson's checked in. Young's checked in for the Knicks. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Down by 12. From 13, Bay kicks to Baldwin. Drills the three-pointer.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Stolen away. Nice job. Interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. There's the lob to Jackson. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Young's shot. Shot is off.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Bay passes to Jackson. Now Halliburton.
2 minutes.
It's tipped.
2 minutes.
Kicks to Young. Jacks up a three. That ball is good. For another field goal, his 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
He's he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Young dishes to Young. Puts it up. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Hey, no good. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Fires from the wing. It's rebounded by Baldwin. Pacers trail by 12.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for New York.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over. Yeah, easy call.
Personal foul. First team.
And that one falls for Young.
At the line for the Knicks, Young.
And so Young nails them both. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Thompson. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no... one who goes after those rebounds harder. On its way from Young for 2, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Young taking his time here. That one falls.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Knocked away. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, New Balance presents your Player of the Game.